Enlightenment is unlearning, not a learning. It is letting go of all useless information you've learned all of your life so you can embrace what's true and righteous. Become a detached observer. Once you become a detached observer of this life, you realize that you are in it, not of it. You're in here. You are in the United States of America, as they say. But you're not of it. You're in this world, not of it. You're amongst the people who are struggling, shaking coins, robbing Peter to pay Paul, just stuffing money underneath their mattress just so they can get by for the next month. Living off $500 for the rest of the month after they pay bills. You know, you are amongst them. They're in your neighborhood. They're around you. They're your family members. They're your cousins. They're everywhere. Regardless of race, regardless of ethnicity, right? This is one of the things that completely changed my outlook. Perspective versus perception. This expanded my perspective because becoming a detached observer led me to not flow like a dead fish. Do not go with the flow like a dead fish, but become the flow like water. Be the flow. Attached to the flow. Realize that you are the flow, right? Your charisma, your swag, how you talk, that's what they say. He flowing, flow-like state. Achieving that, it's a skill. It's like charisma. Realizing your emotional imbalance or balance, charisma is one of the top priorities, right? Charisma is 50% innate, meaning universally given, and 50% trained. It's 50% skill-based. With the effort, energy, and magnetism that I have a part of my life, I can choose to grant any opportunity, any situation to my life. Because I see from a detached third-person view, using that aerial scope of Jaden, of you. You know your mind. You know your spirit. You know your soul. I'll give y'all the analogy. I read a lot, as you can tell, as you know. When I read, I go in and out of reading out loud to, watch this, hearing myself talk. Isn't that crazy? Hearing myself talk out loud. I go from that to reading it internally. When I do that, I retain more and I retain quicker. And then I put the book down and then I'll recite and give my own meaning and definition of what I just read and then put it into practical, spiritual, esoteric synopsis. Right? I'll put it all in that connection. So you know your mind, you know your spirit, you know your heart, you know your aptitudes, you know your energy levels, right? You know your swag, confidence, values, morals, ethics, principles. You know these things. It's like a audio mixer, right? You know how to put this a little low, put that low, like the background noise, put your audio high. You know what to do. You know that about yourself. It's innate. But when you start to learn it, when you start to study it, when you start to, as they say, study the science, study the parts that make this mechanism move. Oh my goodness. That's when they truly say, the world is yours. We just living in it. The world is yours. People are astonished by you. People are it's uncomprehendable to them. How does he Well, how did he learn that? Well, when did you study? Well, can I ask him? Well, they're dumbfounded. But you applied yourself because you already know what it's like, as I say, to work hard. You know what it's like to be so hurt and passionate and attached to something. So whenever you get disappointed, it crumbles your spirit. It crumbles your confidence, especially, under the age of like 21, it crumbles you. But that molds you. It molds you. It does. It molds you into a skilled observer of life. So now you know when somebody is attempting to manipulate you, you know how to counter that. Subtly. Not with a King Kong beat my chest bravado. Nah. It's like you can be the nonchalant employee, or you can be the loud-spoken, annoying employee. Which one? Who seems more intelligent? Put this person together next to this person. Who is more wise, smart, filled with wisdom, curious, incitable? Yeah, it's night and day, right? But this changed my whole this changed my whole mechanism of life, y'all. Being the observer, the detached observer of this matrix. Changed my life. Because whenever I was in it, I thought I couldn't get out. Whenever I was a part of it, I said, damn, I'm too deep in. So I thought in the moment. So I thought. So we all thought, right? Perspective, man. You watching this. Let's say you're 5'10". You're 5'9.5". 5'10" with shoes, right? You are a junior in high school. You're about to graduate, right? There's people in your class that 6'2", 6'3", 6'5", 5'11", a lot of, right? You're kind of like right in the middle-ish of being the tallest in your class. Go to a middle school. You're the tallest one. You're the tallest one. Now, they're more playful, they're more energetic and sporadic than high schoolers. They may not smoke and drink and go out on the weekends to foul behind some hoes on the weekend, but you're taller than all of these middle schoolers. Every last one. So when you got it, you have it, you are. And even if you are short, for this example, even if you're 5'6", and you are older, you have skills that somebody who is 6'5" doesn't have, couldn't acquire if they wanted. You have aptitudes and influences that somebody who is 6'3", 6'2", in the 1 to 3% height bracket of the world for men, they couldn't acquire, they couldn't achieve. So to each his own, man, to each his own. Become the detached observer to your life, your relationships, your business, partnerships, family, right? Finances. Because this is going to propel you. That right there is going to propel all of the categories I just named to the moon and back, and then back again to a new planet.